So in my previous video, I talked about how I'm trying to build a intentional wardrobe. And I think part of that process is identifying the pieces that you reach for again and again and why. But I think it's just as important to realize which pieces you tend to avoid on purpose, the pieces that when you put them on and they don't feel quite right. So in today's video, I have made a list of things that I have stopped buying in order to reach my goal of having a more intentional wardrobe without feeling like I have a closet full of clothes but yet nothing to wear. And I will be explaining why I no longer buy these pieces. So the very first thing that I stopped buying are things that don't coincide with my lifestyle and my just everyday routine. I think we have all done this at one point or another, and I feel like this is a natural process of not only trying to find your personal style, but also understanding what kind of pieces you feel most you in and which pieces don't feel quite right. And for me, for a long time, I would only buy for that version of myself that didn't exist. For someone that works in an environment that needs to be in a business casual attire, most of my pieces that I had were almost too dressy or even too casual to wear to work and feel like I'm wearing an outfit that I'm confident in and wearing an outfit that at the same time feels like me and like I'm expressing myself through my clothing pieces. And while I bought these pieces with the thought that I genuinely loved the piece and I couldn't leave it, I never found an occasion to wear these pieces. And so even though I loved them, they just took up space in my closet. I think it's okay to own a few of these pieces where maybe you leave them for a special occasion outside of work, or sometimes I find it's even okay to buy a piece that you know you're not gonna wear right now, but you just absolutely love. But by filling your closet with only these types of pieces, that's when it becomes a barrier between what you need for your lifestyle and how your wardrobe is working for you in a practical way. I have also stopped buying items that feel a little off when you first try them on. I found myself doing this particularly at the beginning of a season, right before the season began, and I was tired with my wardrobe and I was looking for a new piece to style with all of my outfits for this new season that was coming ahead. What I have realized is when something doesn't feel right now, it doesn't mean it will feel right later. And that is something that didn't used to bother me, but now that I'm trying to really pay close attention to every detail of my pieces and try to maximize my wardrobe, it is something that is more of a barrier that stands in between all of the pieces that I want to wear and I love and the end result of the outfits that I want to create and feel good in and feel like I'm expressing myself truly through what I'm wearing. Something that I find goes hand in hand with the previous point of buying something that doesn't feel quite right is also buying something that doesn't feel comfortable. Comfort has become such a big part of how I choose my clothes, not just physically, but also how I feel in them. I need my clothes to breathe with me, to move with me throughout the day. And a lot of the times I've realized it comes down to what kind of fabrics you're wearing. Whenever I'm shopping, I like to go through the racks and really have a feel for the texture texture of the fabrics, the weight of them, how they might drape on the hanger, and you can tell pretty quickly which pieces feel easy and which don't. So now I pay a lot more attention to how a garment feels and how it drapes on my body when I try it on, and not really how good it looks just with that first time of trying it. I have also stopped buying pieces that only feel good with one specific outfit or one specific item of clothing. You know, that one piece that only looks good with one specific pair of jeans or with a jacket over the top. And from that, I've realized that I enjoy wearing pieces and I feel more comfortable in pieces that have that versatility to them and flexibility, things that I can mix and match with many different things, and even in ways that makes me feel like I'm being creative with my outfits as well. And having that sense of not having to think too much or getting dressed being so overly complicated, instead of them working with me to create my everyday looks. So now when I'm thinking about adding something new or thinking on whether I should keep an item in my closet or not, I like to take a step back and really ask myself, does this item feel like me? Is it something that I feel comfortable wearing? Is it an item that is almost right and not something that is 100% what I'm looking for? Or is it something that I constantly have to work around? And if the answer to these questions isn't completely clear, then I let that item go. I don't think this process is about having less things, but more about what feels natural and what feels considered in your wardrobe. Things that feel more worn, lived in, and things that come natural to you. And even though I'm still figuring things out, taking note of the things that don't work for me has still changed the way I get dressed in a way that feels true to me and in a way that lasts. I would love to know if you have noticed something similar as well. So leave me a comment down below letting me know what little things you have noticed you avoid in your wardrobe. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you love watching styling content or you're looking to create a more intentional wardrobe, then click the subscribe button below to not miss out on any future videos here on my channel. And I will see you in the next one.